It's one of the greatest competitions on the planet, and both sides have been waiting for this very moment. It's the opening day of the Champions League.
Hello everyone, this is the scene here at the majestic Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Even though it's raining, it's still a wonderful sight. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It's Real Madrid, and they face Union Berlin. Can he put it in? An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
He doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Foiling his opponent completely. Well, match day one in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, Stuart, what might we see in this section?
Well, in my mind, Real have to start as favourites. They have a good squad, lots of experience and a clever coach. If they don't finish top of this group, I'd be very surprised.
Rodrigo. Toni Kroos. What to like about that pass? Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Danilo Duki. Haberer. And it's with Vogt. Gozens. Getting forward. And drawing it back. Takes aim. Well, the keeper made the save pretty easily in the end. Rodrigo. Bellingham. This is Kroos. And back to Bellingham. Firing it towards goal. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And over comes the corner. And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. Well read to win possession back. Had no interest in losing possession. Aissa Laidouni. Haberer now. Volland. Oh, genuine chance. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, great read there to intercept. And Real couldn't hang on to the ball. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. That is how to apply the pressure. Kevin Volland. Khedira. Haberer now. Laiduni. That's really good and effective physical play. Christopher Trimmel. Oh, managing to beat him. Can he play it in? Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. Oh, could be! And second time around, he scores! But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really. Well, I think it's fair to say Ancelotti can't believe his team have let the lead slip here.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Bellingham. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Kevin Volland. Haberer now. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Just the clearance that was needed. Now can they counter clinically? They need to get bodies back. Real chance. Well, alas, the finish didn't match the build-up.
Well, you're absolutely right. Not the finish they were hoping for, but an excellent counter-attack. They really do break forward quickly.
So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. And the first half is in the history books here at the... Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. Union unable to keep possession. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. It should be! And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Finney, and the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like. Well, I love the celebration, but Ancelotti's got to get his players refocused now.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? And strong play here. Difficult to stop him. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Vinicius Junior. Real chance. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Christopher Trimmel. And just a quick reminder, more live football coming your way here on EA TV. I think you might enjoy this game.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Christopher Trimmel. Rani Khedira here. And space to exploit, maybe. That's well blocked. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Spot on with that tackle. Breaking at pace. Real chance. And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that final finish.
Well, using the space really well, you've got to say.
Cross.
Diaz. Angles it back. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And the ball taken forward by Toni Kroos. He has options around him, but the danger averted for now. 20 minutes to go. And playing it through. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Given away by Union.
Cross.
Is it going to be Joselu? A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. Danger averted. And Bellingham. Chance here. Oh, great block. A really excellent piece of goalkeeping, and that's what they needed.
Well, it's a good save at just the right time, but they have to get the ball forward quickly here.
And fired over by Kroos. Well, it has come to nothing. Diaz. Well, not quite accurate enough, but it was a close thing.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the play.
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent. Well, no wonder Ancelotti's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Kevin Vollant. An effective challenge. Now the counter-attack looks on. Opportunity it is. And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Oh, big chance. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. And there is the full-time whistle. Real Madrid pick up all 3 points in this, their opening match in the Champions League.
Yeah, it's so vital to get off to a quick start in these group stages. They'll be happy with the 3 points, but now they have to back it up in the next game. 6 points and you're halfway there.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
When the draw was made for this round of the competition, it was this match that captured everyone's attention. Arguably two of the favourites to go all the way. It's going to be fascinating. Stay with us on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Champions League, this group stage contest. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, Derek, these were very good in their opening games. Both look to be in top form. This should be a great game today.
And in the perfect position to read it. Out of play and a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. This is how it looks for the home side. Stanislav Lobotka plays alongside Piotr Zielinski in central midfield. And the striker today is Victor Osimhen. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Ferland Mendy starts with Carvajal in the fullback positions, and the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Now in a more than decent position. Oh, he looks threatening. Is it going to be? Able to get his body in the way. So glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots...
Oh, he can score here, Derek.
A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game, just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Mario Rui. Well, time just challenged magnificently. He's managed to lose his marker. Oh, in with a chance! A magnificent stop!
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Trying to pick out a teammate. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Victor Osimhen. And he's through here. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score.
Con il numero 9, Victor.
Camavinga. Jude Bellingham. Able to skip past his man. Bellingham! A goal! As they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
So there we have it, 2-1.
Con il numero 5, Jude Bellingham.
Mario Rui. Dendoncker. And moving the ball nicely. Well, in position to make it a brace, but not to be.
Well, he's certainly been a threat in this game. He's looked so lively.
Who can he pick out? Well, the keeper made that look relatively easy. In truth, it wasn't. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Oh, might be. Oh, there it is! Unbelievable stuff from 2 down. They're right back in this.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. It is to be a throw-in. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Rui. And possibilities inside the box. Well, what an opportunity, but can they forge ahead? Still a chance. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. And goal news to bring you from the Stadion an der Alten Försterei. Somebody has scored there, but who? Alex Scott.
It's another goal for
Oh, hang
England.
on, Alex. Big chance here. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And deciding to go short with this one. Sends it back. Blocking it. Valverde. And he clears it out of harm's way. And players waiting in the centre. Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. Apologies for that. For clarification, Union have scored in that game, and their lead as things stand is 2-0. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And a chance for the lead. Good work to regain possession. And playing it through, well, not the easiest of saves. But you'd expect him to stop it. Substitution for Real Madrid. They take it short. Rodrigo. Now, who can he pick out? Oh, that's a fine save. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. He's playing with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, hasn't he? He looks such a threat every time he gets the ball. And, of course, he scored a very good goal.
And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? And they've played their way into trouble. Oh, right in the nick of time. Anguissa. And now with Osimhen. Lobotka. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And passing it well. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Facciamo gli auguri a Maria Teresa e a Giuseppe per il
And threading it through.
50° anniversario di matrimonio.
Strongly fisted away. A decisive clearance it was. Crossing possibilities. Oh, great block. So half an hour remaining. Politano. And he's broken free. Full marks for trying it. Oh, a finish of real class. No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow.
Well, he shows a lot of composure here. He just gets enough on it. That's a good finish.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here.
Con il numero 9, Victor Osimhen.
Rodrigo. And the keeper more than equal to the task. So a throw in for Real Madrid. It did look on for them, but not to be. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Oh, what an opportunity. He's foiled them on his own. Chouameni. 20 minutes to go in this one. Space for Real out wide. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Well, an honest assessment, Stuart, would be that he hasn't really been on top of his game in attack.
Well, he has to find space in more dangerous areas. He's such a good player around the box, but today he's struggled to get on the ball. And that's one of the reasons they're losing here.
Dendoncker. Lobotka. Dendoncker. Delivered into the area here. And the header just wide of the mark. Chouameni. Here's Carvajal. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Into the advanced position. And the cross goes in. Under pressure. And they're still in with a shout. Thanks to the keeper just then.
And that's a really important save, but can they get back into this match? I'm not sure they can.
Nicely timed tackle. Rudiger. Well, I'm getting word that something important has happened in the Union Berlin game. Alex Scott can provide us with the details.
It's another goal for Union. They're back in this now with 10 minutes left on the clock.
Thank you, Alex. Really well positioned. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left and the margin just 1. Real Madrid. Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. And that's the end of his story today. He's off.
Well, I can't believe he's done that. He was always going to be in trouble after that challenge.
Formazione di casa. Termina qui la partita. Con il numero 9, Victor Osimhen. Entra in campo. Con il
Distributing it
numero
well.
18, Giovanni Simeone.
Zielinski. Di Lorenzo. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, the counter chance looks very real. It's a neat move. Have to pay attention defensively. Couldn't put it away, and that could be so costly at this juncture.
Yeah, that's so frustrating. I'm not sure they'll get another chance to get back into this game.
Zielinski. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, it's not the result they were looking for, and it now makes the next game so important. If they respond well and win that, they'll be in a decent position.
A meaningful occasion, and all week long the football chatter has centred around this game and these talented teams. Which one will outwit the other in a packed and passionate stadium? So many questions to be answered on a day of destiny.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is live coverage from the UEFA Champions League, this group stage contest. It is Braga, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. The scene is set for a really good game tonight. We've got a great atmosphere inside this stadium. Let's hope the players perform.
In with a chance. Surely now. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, but I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with two players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal. Well, it's a big moment for him. Just needs to get his players refocused now.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, the normally brilliant Real Madrid haven't been quite as dazzling in the group stage up to now, and their fans are hoping for a big improvement in form this evening.
Well, I'm surprised how poor they've been, and I fully expected them to go through, if not top this group. They need to get a result today, that's for sure.
Brilliantly blocked. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Unable to get a body in the way. Mendy. And clears the danger. Mendy. Ricardo Horta. Victor Gomez. Lopez. Now, who can he pick out? Is this the moment? And off the frame of the goal.
Well, he caught everybody out there. That almost squeezed in.
Given away by Real Madrid. Carvajal. Real Madrid coming away with it. Rodrigo. And saved by the keeper. Well, they're going for the short one. He's got thinking time here. And fine goalkeeping. Well, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. Just narrowly off target. Well, goalkeeper mistake. Will there be a price to pay? And Real with the ball again. Eder Militao. Oh, big opportunity. Foiling his opponent completely. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Lopez. Horta with it. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And playing it back. Can he take the chance? Well, you have to say, he's going to be very cross with himself.
He'll certainly be disappointed with that. That was a poor effort.
What can Real do from this position? And he might be through here. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Vitor Carvalho. Now, Ronnie Lopez. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And still looking for space. Lopez cuts it back. Well, capable of so much better, to be honest.
Well, I expected more as well, Derek. I thought from that sort of position, he had every chance of scoring, but it's a poor effort.
Federico Valverde. Eduardo Camavinga. And the flag has gone up, offside. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Toni Kroos. Real Madrid have given us away. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark and attack in this game, Stuart.
Yeah, you're right. He needs to impose himself on this.
And off and running again after a dizzying first-half performance by Real. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? Ronnie Lopez. Simon Banza. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Must be! In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Banza. Now Ronnie Lopez. Gomez. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And moving the ball nicely. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Oh, good vision. Rodrigo. An alert piece of defending. Kroos. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Ricardo Horta. Carvalho. Horta with it. And nicely struck. Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's been a frustrating game for them so far, and that shot off the woodwork just about summed up their game.
Firing it towards goal. Delivering it. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Ruiz. Ricardo Horta. Moutinho. They've lost it. And Moutinho with it. No let-up here. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Jose Font. Now Ronnie Lopez. It's looking promising. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one.
Well, those stats show us that Real Madrid haven't had that much of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Modric. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Might be a chance here. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
And over comes the corner. And dealing with the danger. Siku Niakate. It's with Moutinho. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Great defending here. Just the challenge that was required. Well, you've got to savour such moments. And so into the final 5 minutes. Victor Gomez. Good technique displayed. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Oh, good-looking run. And a decent delivery. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Real using width to good effect. Trying to open up the defence. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
This is it, a can't-miss game and a backdrop to match what is a special occasion. The fans had this one circled on their calendars long ago, and now it's a matter of who will dominate on the pitch. Top players, big characters on the big stage, a highly exciting prospect. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be bringing you this group stage game from the UEFA... Oh, big opportunity! It's still alive! And he succeeds in scraping it off the line. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. Toni Kroos starts with Luka Modric in central midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Regained possession. Borja, and in with a real chance, and the goalkeeper's touch, that was crucial, and the referee has given them a corner. Playing it in. They're trying to get right into his face. Well, someone has scored in one of the other games. Let's find out exactly who from Alex.
It's a goal for Union. They're the first on the score sheet here with 10 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Is this the moment? Now the keeper grabs it. Well, Vinicius Junior is the sort of player who wears his heart on his sleeve. We can tell that he enjoys playing this great game.
Oh, he's in behind them here, Derek.
Can they... Cover up! And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be?
Aviso importante para el propietario de una
Jude Bellingham.
de marca japonesa. Acérquese a la cabina de la entrada del partido.
Difficult to stop him. Carvajal, the defender doing his job. Luka Modric. Eduardo Camavinga. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Ricardo Horta. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Oh, in with a chance. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Given away by Real Madrid. Well, he's certainly not alone. Bruma. Modric. Already closing him down here. Vinicius Junior. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Carvajal. And he's broken free. Oh, fine stop.
Well, it's been a struggle for Real, that's for sure, but that was a big chance to draw level. Credit to the keeper, though. What a stop that was.
And on the front foot again, no let-up from them at all. And he read it well defensively. This attack looks highly promising, but they dealt with the threat posed. Course. Onto Carvajal. This could level it, and did just enough defensively. Corner for Real. Can they use it productively?
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
He's blocked it. Rudiger. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Well, no shortage of live action coming your way right here on EA TV. And Stuart and I looking forward to being with you for this match.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one. Well, Real have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes. And up to a point...
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid on level.
Well, here's the replay. Just look at this pass from Toni Kroos, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, they needed that, and so did he. Just look at the manager's relief there.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Bruma. Chance to run at them. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And that is that half-time here in the Spanish capital. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Good example of pressing without the ball. Moutinho. Ruiz. Well, they kept us shape defensively. Job done for now. Nacho Fernandez. Nice looking pass. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's putting in a really authoritative performance here.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
Carvalho. Porto with it. Is it going to be? And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Well, he's given us away. And strong play here. Vitor Carvalho. Gomez. 30 minutes to go then. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point. And momentum is with them.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. He's so quick to get out from the back, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2.
Con el 7, Vinicius.
Mendy,
Campeón en Madrid.
now with Vinicius Junior, and the flag has gone up, offside.
Entrará en el terreno de juego con el 17, Lucas Vázquez.
Kroos couldn't keep it. Ricardo Horta. It's with Moutinho. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, couldn't quite hit the target. Close though.
Well, had it been on target, I think the goalkeeper had that one covered. Well, the stats back up what we've seen so far. Some good attacking football, chances for both teams, and plenty to enjoy. Let's hope for more of the same.
Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Lopez. Victor Gomez. Horta with it. And a strong tackle. Rodrigo. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Couldn't keep the ball. PC. And Moutinho with it. Great opportunity. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider.
Ricardo Horta.
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, not far away from the final whistle, and Real Madrid have got to pull out all the stops.
Yeah, it's been a performance of contrast, you have to say. Plenty to please going forward, but absolutely shambolic at the back at times. Still in it, though, and more than enough time for one last twist.
And Bellingham. This could be the equaliser. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
And they're making a change. And a tidy tackle. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Might be a chance to break. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. And Bellingham. Is it going to be? Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there. Well, they've had to dig in, but just look what that means to Ancelotti.
And level again here. This has been quite... And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, what a good performance that was. He was absolutely outstanding. He had a real impact on the result here.
The group stages are winding down, but knockout football is still on offer. It's all to play for. Let's see how this one unfolds. Don't go anywhere. All the action coming up next.
Hello and welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to as Real Madrid try to confirm their place in the knockout phase. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. It's quite simple. If Real play at their best today, they will go through to the knockout stages. They've been quite brilliant at times in this group.
And can they exploit the space out wide? Politano. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Well, looking at the table, it might be a celebratory occasion for the home fans because they know their heroes could clinch a place in the knockout stages, and with games to spare, Stuart.
Well, only a point needed, but it's vital they don't sit back here. They have to be positive and play on the front foot.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Stanislav Lobotka plays alongside Piotr Zielinski in central midfield, and the striker today is Victor Osimhen. He takes aim. A gift for any goalkeeper. Rodrigo. Can he give them the lead? And danger still. Well, threat over for now. Zielinski. And now with Di Lorenzo. Well, Vinicius Junior is the sort of player who wears his heart on his sleeve. We can tell that he enjoys playing this great game. What do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Mario Rui, crossing into the middle. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, good run and good ball control. Oh, it was a terrible looking challenge and a big decision for the official here. And the referee does send him off. No arguments there.
Well, no complaints really, but they need to reorganise now and quickly.
And deep into the penalty area. Dendoncker. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Might work out, and he could cash in. Thwarted by the post.
Well, Real can count themselves a little bit unlucky not to be leading here. A matter of inches, but you sense a goal is coming.
Yes, so near indeed, but now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Well, possibilities in the centre. And cutting it out. Dendoncker. On to Rui. Well, the danger is still there. In position to give them the lead, maybe. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Making sure nothing came of it. No let-up on the pressing front. Lobotka. Osimhen. Oh, in with a chance. A goal! 1-0. A fully deserved advantage based on what we've seen.
Well, as you can see, they finished this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Con el 9, Osimhen.
Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Vinicius Junior. Well, the fans want to see a shot. And there it is! The equaliser! Down to 10 men, but showing guts and determination.
Well, as the replay shows us, Vinicius Junior's pass is inch perfect and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Into the box it goes. A deft clearance. And there it is, the half-time whistle and the main... So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Osimhen in position. Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Can he deliver it with accuracy? It was on its way in. Bellingham. And now Rodrigo. Great opportunity. And the keeper more than equal to it.
Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
And there the move will end because it's offside. Close though. A lot to look forward to on the Champions League group stage front here on EA TV live. It's Real Madrid against Union Berlin.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Osimhen. It's opening up for them. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Taken short. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And into the last 30 minutes now. Into the advanced position. Osimhen. And quick thinking to react to the situation and concede the throw. Must take the lead here. Can they keep it out? Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. Politano. And on to Di Lorenzo. Well, he's got past his man. Cross could be useful. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. And over it comes. Well, that was never likely to trouble the keeper. That's useful play. Getting the better of his opponent. Zielinski. Nicely cut out. Politano. Oh, good vision. And reading it absolutely superbly. Politano. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And he's in. Still a chance. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real. Madrid to take the lead. Corner. Well, they fancy a short one. Cuts in from the flank. Oh, and in! This is a remarkable turnaround. Down to 10, but now in the lead. Who saw that coming?
Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal. Well, you can understand Ancelotti's delight. That's a big moment in this match.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Mario Rui. Stanislav Lobotka. Well, still pressing for a goal here. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Who can they pick out? Goalkeeper's ball. It was always going to be that way. Rodrigo. And he's in. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace and transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, that's just what Ancelotti wanted. He has to be happy with this performance from his team.
Not sure. Of goals in this match, 3-1. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well read to put an end to that attack. Vinicius Junior. And still they wait for the chance. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Lobotka. Now options are plenty. Vinicius. And he's made the run. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
And so that is going to be that. The final whistle here, and they're in a pretty comfortable position because not only have they booked a place in the knockout stages, it's still very much on for them to finish top of the group, Stuart.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Derek. It's job half done at the moment. They'll still want to take that top spot, though. It could make all the difference going into the next round.
The stage is set and the tension is palpable. 90 minutes of what should be highly entertaining and absorbing football to come. And it would take a very brave person indeed to predict the outcome. What an enticing prospect. Kick-off next here on EA TV.
Hello and welcome to this great stadium with an old-time feel, nestling in the forest to the southeast of Berlin, the Stadion an der Alten Försterei. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is this final group stage game in the Champions League. It's Union Berlin, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, I think Real will go all out to win this and try and top the table. They fully deserve it. They've been the best team in this group, in my view. No doubt about that.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Kepa stands between the posts. Nacho Fernandez plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Well, we referenced it earlier, but with this being the last game in the group stage, there's still much to play for, particularly for the travelling fans, who'll be hoping their side can secure a top spot tonight.
Well, they'd love to top this group, but it's not totally in their hands. All they can do...
In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
We're back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And using his strength to shield the ball. Christopher Trimmel. Knoche. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Options in the middle. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick.
Ein besonderer Gruß geht heute an Daniel und Francisco, die aus der Süde angereist sind.
And it'll be a throw-in for Union.
Wenn auch Sie einen Gruß auf der Anzeigetafel sehen möchten, dann schicken Sie ihn an
Well, that shouldn't really happen from a throw-in. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. Vinicius! And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Christopher Trimmel. Diogo Lech. It's with Toussaint. Getting in there to intercept. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Valverde. And on to Bellingham. Able to get his body in the way. Can he finish? Can't get the shot through. And continues his run. Surely the equaliser. And hitting it from close range, but the woodwork in the way.
Well, from that sort of distance, he has to score there.
And very deftly cut out. Cross. And on to Bellingham. Bellingham! And the keeper showing tremendous command. They take it short. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really poor attempt in the end.
Well, it could be on for him here. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Valverde. This looks promising. It might be. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then he almost mishits this, to be honest. You just wonder if that deceived the keeper and caught him off guard. Either way, they all count the same.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. And there to intervene. That's a good looking ball. Shot attempted. Stopped a certain goal. And there's the delivery. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Issa Laidouni. Volland. Can he take advantage? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Playing it in, not away completely. Kral. Plenty of support here. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. And there we have it, the first 45 minutes. And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Issa Laidouni. And now Rodrigo. Incisive pass. Oh, it almost did the trick for them. Great defending. Christopher Trimmel. Laidouni. And in possession, Trimmel. Oh, no stopping him. And a fine cross. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Opportunity it is. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. And a strong tackle. And into the last 30 minutes now. Nacho Fernandez. Rudiger. Lucas Vazquez. Splendidly cut out. Gozens. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Knoche. In possession, Volland. Now Alex Kral. Being egged on by the crowd. Nicely timed tackle. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. And return to Mendy. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, a little lucky to get away without a card. Might be his last warning, though.
Wechsel bei Union Berlin. Nicht mehr im Spiel. Die Nummer 33. Kral. Neu im Spiel. Die Nummer 19. Yannick Haber.
And crossing towards the far post. And clears his lines. Ball played nicely. Well, he took care of it defensively. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And a timely intervention. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them. Vinicius Junior, can he put it away? Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. A triple substitution from Real Madrid, something you don't see too often. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, he would love to have that header back. And the ball back with Union here. Toussaint. Good-looking sequence. Vertessen. Toussaint. Electing to shoot. Straight forward for the keeper. Well, only minutes remaining now, and Real Madrid enjoying a commanding lead. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Lucas Vazquez. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Brahim. And Valverde. Diaz. Chance here. Thwarting him. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
And so the final whistle here. And in football, it's often a story of pluses and minuses. On the plus side, they will be taking part in the knockout stages. But the minus is they've only finished second in the group.
Well, that's disappointing for them. Their aim was to top the group coming into this one, but they'll just have to hope for a favourable draw.
We simply have to focus on this man, in terrific form and top scorer in the competition. Stay with us on EA TV as he tries for more. Good evening to you from a city that has become one of Germany's most visited in recent years. We're in Leipzig. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we're looking forward to bringing you live Champions League action, the first leg of this round of 16 tie. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, Real have to be the big favourites here. You just can't compare the two squads, can you? If they don't win this, I'd be absolutely shocked.
Great opportunity. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
And the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick response from Leipzig following that concession? There needs to be. Might be able to get in behind the defence. A disappointing end to the move. Klostermann. Oh, good-looking run. And pulled back. Foiling his opponent completely. Oh, surely. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Over it comes. Well, no real accuracy. And easy for the keeper. Timely intervention. Danny Olmo. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Oh, managing to beat him. Can't miss, surely. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Well, they can keep possession now. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Showing a lot of guile there. He's got to score! And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Valverde, will he finish? Still a chance. But no, it's not going to be an opportunity because the flag is up. Openda. Getting in there to intercept. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. On to Kroos. And it might be Toni Kroos. Is it going to be? Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Oh, good vision. He's just got to continue his run. Brilliant save. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Takes the shot. Excellent block. Dani Olmo. Good bit of closing down. Klosterman. Options in the centre. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Strong hand on that one. And the referee has given them a corner.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
Chance maybe. Well, they survived the attack. Rodrigo. Moving forward effectively. And he's through here. Tuku. And foiled by the post. And that is going to do it. That is going to be all for the first half here in Leipzig. And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? And showing the importance of wins. Could be. There it is. A fantastic goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Well, no booking comes from it, but he's going to have to tread carefully here.
Well, I think that's great refereeing. He doesn't want to be throwing cards about willy-nilly.
Well, no real accuracy, and easy for the keeper. Rodrigo. Could be a chance to break here. And Bellingham. Now with Vasquez. He continues his run. Oh, that's a really good run. He cuts it back. Magnificent defending. He's driven in the corner. Brilliantly blocked. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Corner given. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well off target. Didn't have an awful lot of space to work with, however. Mendy. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. 30 minutes to go then. Oh, managing to beat him. And defending as a unit. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Opportunity it is. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Šeško. Really good challenge. Twenty minutes remaining. And Real come away with it.
This is a message for all away supporters. Can you please remain
Lucas
seated
Vázquez.
after the game, and
Valverde.
we'll meet you at the turnstile.
Might lead to a chance. Palmed away by the keeper. Openda. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Well, only just wide of the post. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Valverde. On to Rodrigo. Huge block. Openda. Šeško. He's in behind. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Who can he pick out? Clearance needed to be better. Well, threat averted. Well-timed tackle. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. And they will make the change now. Good-looking sequence. And danger still. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Rodrigo. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Rodrigo. Nicely cut out. Oh, great attacking play. Terrific save. Full time it is, and Real Madrid will take with them a lead into the second match. A game that speaks for itself in so many ways. A stadium bursting at the seams with excitement, and two terrific teams ready to give it everything in their quest for glory. The kind of match that's impossible to take your eyes off, even for a brief second. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. And they kick off here. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Kepa stands between the posts. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Nacho Fernandez in central defence. Toni Kroos starts with spectacular save, top-class goalkeeping. Can someone get on the end of this? And well positioned to clear. Luka Modric. Luka Modric! Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Simakon. Dani Olmo with it. Room to roam on the wing for Leipzig. Klostermann. Didn't seem to be under any real pressure, but he's conceded the corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? Danger still on. Orban. Schlager. Blocked it brilliantly. Can he do it? Oh, he saved it well. And the corner played into the box. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Trying to pick out a teammate. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Read it well. A world-class talent. That would be a good description for Vinicius Junior. What might we see from him today?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Carvajal. Rodrigo. On to Carvajal. And cutting in from the flank. It was on its way in. Openda. Klostermann. Electing to cross into the centre. So following the deflection, a corner kick. Playing it in. Good clearance. Dani Olmo. The ball back with Real now. Carvajal. Rodrigo. The ball with Luka Modric. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Just the challenge that was required. Well, a really good run. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Lovely work to get past his man. Pulls it back. Keeper did his job to begin with. And a simple clearance, a good one. Klostermann. And Leipzig finding space on the flank. Šeško. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. And they need to get tighter. Has a go. Huge block. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Jude Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Leipzig with acres of space out wide. And the referee has given them a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Space for Real out wide. This looks promising. It's a perfect challenge. Mendy. Cross. It might be. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Dani Olmo. Schlager. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Vinicius Junior. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Over it comes. Danger still on. Rodrigo. Vinicius! An alert piece of defending. So a half an hour remaining. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Defenders need to cover. Close to man. Looking for the angle. Schlager. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Rodrigo. This is Kroos. Mendy. Eduardo Camavinga. Mendy. And it's still on. Kroos. And the ruling is offside here. So making the substitution now. Xavi Simons. Oh, good play this. And defensive play to be applauded. Toni Kroos. Bellingham. And now Rodrigo. The fans are shouting, shoot! Oh, marvellous save! Great goalkeeping! Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Simons. Leipzig could be onto something, but nothing comes of it. Now the counter-attack looks on. Vinicius takes it on. It was an excellent example of how to break at pace.
Well, that's counter-attacking football at its best. They switch on so quickly when they win the ball back. It deserved a goal. Well, there it is. I'm not sure what all the fuss was about. It wasn't even close in the end.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And he's fired over the corner. Good bit of defending. Luka Modric. Rodrigo. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Only 5 minutes left for play, and tension galore with the teams locked together. Xavi Simons. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Vinicius Junior, opportunity it is, and not cleared away properly. Danger averted for now. Dani Olmo. Oh, nice ball over the top. Openda. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Now sending it in. And the final whistle is sounded. Real Madrid go marching on.
Well, you can't say they didn't deserve it. They were by far and away the better team over the two legs, and the result was never much in doubt. I'm sure they'll face a sterner test in the next round, but they'll be full of confidence off the back of that performance.
First leg action from the UEFA Champions League coming right up. It's Porto and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, Real have to be the big favourites here. You just can't compare the two squads.
He must finish! Was an important piece of defending. Real Madrid coming away with it. And a look at the starting lineup for Porto.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something here. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. An important interception. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. And the referee spot. Can he do it to take the lead? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. One terrific save after another. Well, Vinicius Junior is the sort of player who wears his heart on his sleeve. We can tell that he enjoys playing this great game. What do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, the form he's in at the moment is almost unplayable. He keeps coming short to get on the ball, then racing with the ball past defenders. He's in tremendous form at the moment, and I'm sure he'll score again today.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. João Mario. And here's Galeno. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Cross, it looks promising. Mendy. Now with Rodrigo. Genuine chance. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. It's an accurate pass from Kroos. Routine save. And quick thinking defensively. Nilsson. Difficult to stop him. Oh, great defending. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Opportunity. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is. Well, no wonder Ancelotti's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here.
Vinicius Junior.
Nilsson. That's really good and effective physical play. Oh, but they've lost it now. Vinicius Junior. He's in behind. Oh, the goal was was staring him in the face, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity, Stuart.
Well, he should do better there. Everything was good until the finish.
Camavinga. Mendy. Jude Bellingham. Valverde. Now with Rodrigo. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Real in a good position out wide. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Cross. On to Rodrigo. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, I must say, Vinicius Junior really giving an excellent account of himself. He's been very hard to play. And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? Mendy. Very quick thinking there. This might have potential. And the challenge, crisp and clean. In it goes! To alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion. Well, that makes it interesting, and suddenly he's showing a bit of concern here. Just look at his face.
Well, radical change here from Real Madrid. 3 substitutes to come on at once. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Mendy. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. In with a chance. And still danger here. Thwarting him. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Vinicius Junior. Not the pass he had in mind. Takes some progress with the ball at his feet. Now he must favour the cross. And still looking for space. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Need to get back quickly here. Oh, wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
Valverde. High quality defending. Have no interest in losing possession. Galeno. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Decent position. Oh, in with a chance. Well, what can you say? A gilt-edged opportunity to level it.
Well, they have to. The score there. That was a great opportunity to equalise.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
Número 14, José.
And he takes it away. Might really be able to trouble them here.
Que se dirige junto do mesmo. Obrigado.
Nice weight on the pass. And darting through. Chance still on. Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Valverde. And he read it well defensively.
Well, the fans are driving their team on here, but can they respond with a goal? Time is running out.
Just 10 minutes to go. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Now, who can he play it to? He's in here. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, I'm sure the replay will confirm he got a touch on this, which he does, so he'd be really upset that he didn't keep it out. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Zaidu Sanusi. And here's Galeno. 5 minutes to go. And in the right position to read it. Taremi. Nico Gonzalez. Mehdi Taremi. And here's Galeno. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, it fizzled out. Running with the ball confidently. Cutting it back. Not finished yet. Not quite yet. Still excitement left in the game.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal. Well, that wasn't in the script, was it? And Ancelotti's face says it all. He's not happy.
And there it is, the full-time whistle. It's advantage Real Madrid going into the return leg.
Well, it was certainly entertaining, and I thought their creativity was excellent, and the front players caused lots of problems. But I'd be concerned by their defending. Too often they were left in 1v1 situations, and that will need to improve in the second leg.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
This is when it really hits home. Kickoff time is almost upon us. A colossal game featuring two teams that truly deserve to be on the big stage. We know they can deliver, but will they do it with the pressure on and when it matters most? Kickoff next here on EA TV.
It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's a quarter-final second leg battle in the UEFA Champions League. It's Real Madrid facing Porto.
Well, Derek, the first game was full of quality, so let's hope this one is just as good. Real hold the advantage from that first leg, but if they don't play at their best today, they could come unstuck.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside. Will he find the net? And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Toni Kroos and Bellingham. It's looking promising. And he's keen on cutting in. Must be! Dealt with easily by Courtois. And defending as a unit. He has teammates around him. A fine reading of the situation. Rodrigo. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Evanilson. Well, a really good run. And a chance to whip it in here. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Aurélien Tchouameni. And he could cash in. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Under no real pressure here. Read it superbly to take back possession. Wendell. And here's Galeno. Varela. Well, relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Oh, could be! Oh, a goal! And one that could really matter in the quest to make it through.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. João Mario. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful, but quick thinking defensively. Real chance. And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Evanilson. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. And he keeps going. Trying to open up the defence. Is it going to be? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Vinicius Junior. Well, strong play here. Difficult to stop him. The high press was on, and the chance is on. And a goal! And I'll tell you what, that gives them a bit of a cushion now.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, disappointing end to the move. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Wendell. Pepe. And here's Galeno. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. And Porto regaining possession. This is looking threatening. Pulls it back. Gives it a go. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, threat over for now. Can he find the right pass? Can they convert? Oh, good work. To deny the opportunity. And time for the change now. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Pepe. Teammates available. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Oh, simple for the keeper. Toni Kroos. And slipped through beautifully. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Porto doing well to regain possession. And a lot to like about this attack, but quick thinking defensively. He's in control of the situation. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Saw that he was trying with that free kick, but the goalkeeper had it covered all the way. And he has options available. Taremi. They really look after the ball when they have it. A glorious chance. And it's come off the keeper. Making sure nothing came of it. Well, racing past his man. Textbook defending inside the box. It'll be a Porto throw-in. Pepe. Has a go. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. Playing it in. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Could be troublesome. And he might be through here. And a goal here. They've given themselves the chance, but need one more goal to force extra time.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
And Barella with it. Eustachio. Mario. It needs an accurate cross. And the cross goes in. Well, threat averted. Oh, what an opportunity. Is it going to be? He can't hold on to it. Cleared away. Eustachio. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Now this can be productive. Has the strength to hang on to it. Well, strong play here. Well, sadly they just couldn't keep possession. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, they need to get bodies back. Oh, fine stop.
Well, they need to make something happen from this set play. Can they take it to extra time?
Short corner it is. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Can he take advantage? Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Well, it was close, but over the two legs, I thought they were the better team. They always looked threatening, they had the better individuals, and they were resilient when it mattered.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.